Alright, what's up guys, this is Paul here, and a lot of people have been asking me to do a world tour sort of video of my old world, so I thought, I'd randomly crack out this video, and I wanted to show some of my stuff off. So as you'll see on screen right now, I'm actually using I think Ether's Unbelievable Shaders mod. I'll actually put a link to it in the description. It's a pretty cool mod, makes everything look super fancy, like so. But I'm going to be exploring some of my old stuff today. So this is my first ever house I built. This is the first building I built in my original Let's Play. Has a few floors here, and it goes right in the bedrock where there's a branch mine section. The thing I vaguely remember about this house is that I started to build it once lightning was added to the game, and I really didn't know what version that is specifically, but it was a while ago. I actually had another Let's Play before this, another Minecraft Let's Play, but that word got corrupted, so I had to start a new one. As you can see here, it isn't too fancy. I actually wasn't too great about builder back in the day, but I had my chest with a lot of my diamonds were in there back in the day, and then here's where I just explored keys and stuff for a lot of stuff. I really don't want to go in too far, but I'm in creative mode right now, so you'll probably see me fly about a little bit and all that jazz. But I remember skeletons used to spawn down here a lot back in the day. I have no idea why, but I did spend a lot of time down here. It is kind of weird going back and looking at your early world, but at the same time, it's still there. I actually might build some homage buildings to this world. I played on it for about 150 episodes, and I remember I actually had my first dog here. I wish I could have brought it with me into my new world. Now here's what I was talking about. Someone told me when lightning hits this building, it technically should go on fire. So I was like, crap, I need to cover it up. So I covered it up with glass, and then someone told me when there's rain, there's lightning, and when there's lightning, there's rain, so there's no point in me actually putting glass there, but I still think it looks pretty cool. Pretty useless use of glass there, but nonetheless, if we go straight ahead over here, you'll see an area where I built the majority of my stuff, which my old Let's Play is known for. Specifically, you'll probably see there in the background my infamous dojo, as I like to call it. It doesn't really look too much of a dojo now. But we have the 3 temples there I built. Dojo Acorn House, as it was infamously dubbed. Let's go inside and see what's up inside here. So we have my dogs, Little Smokey Weenie, Santos, Little Smokey Weenie Jr., and I forgot your name. Sorry. It has been a while since I've seen them. And here we have the bed I've slept in so many times. You think you'd be able to change the bed sheets in Minecraft, but no! No washing machine in Minecraft. I don't even know why there's bookshelves there. Over here, we have a Jag Castle. I remember when I was building this castle, I was like obsessed with Castlevania. I actually went and bought I think it was a few of the old Game Boy games on eBay. I was like, I know, I'm gonna collect every single Castlevania game ever made. So I bought Castlevania. I can't remember. It was Simon's Quest. Not Simon's Quest. It was 2 Game Boy games. I can't remember the names, but I have 2 versions of one and one of the other, and I actually know these games are worth quite a bit of money now because I have them still sealed. Maybe I'll show you them when I get back to Belfast. And I remember this pumpkin shoot, as I like to call it. Actually took me a while to build, and it was pretty crap now that I look back at it, but it did the job. Built a giant underground base, not really underground, but under my acorn house, and here's my mushroom farm. We used this back in the day when there was no bone meal and there was no mushrooms to actually make massive. And as you can see, it was operated with the oil pistons there. Turned the water off and the mushrooms started to slowly grow. And if you're asking why the redstone's there, it's because, well, I didn't want mobs to spawn. Under here, I really never finished this. It was supposed to be like an underwater platform area, and you will notice through this video that there's a lot of things that I didn't actually finish. But I think this was just for jumping into. Really no other purpose of that. Right over here, that's where I stole all my stuff, tools, armor. And I vaguely remember building this system. There was an image on Reddit where it showed you how to organize your stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Now this over here, a lot of people don't know what this is for. Originally I wanted to put some Easter eggs in my map, so when you guys downloaded it, you could see it. And here it says, a quest awaits you, but are you ready? If so, continue reading. You will be sent up to the skies to survive. You may think it's easy, blah blah blah. So technically I came up with Skyblock Survival first, you know? It's just I never really got to implement it. So essentially my idea was to build a nether portal, and then go into the nether, and then build another nether portal that sent you way up high in the sky, and essentially you were meant to survive there, but I never really got around to it. I'm really lazy. Here's our Santa's grotto we built for Christmas. What was that? It was about maybe 9 months ago. It just seemed a long time ago, but you know, it still looks pretty good now today. I think my building skills could have actually been a little bit better. And I remember looking for a snow biome so many times in this Let's Play, and then I just randomly came back one day and that had converted to a snow biome. So let's go and sleep in our bed here for old time's sakes. Why not? I remember my bed was positioned in such a way that you could see the moon sometimes when you were going down, which is weird. Let's see what else we got here. I don't think I can bring my dogs with me, but man, this shaders mod is awesome for bringing out the awesomeness in this Let's Play. With my little pathway here with glowstone, kind of tried to make it look like a city, as you can see here. And this is my dojo. It was kind of based off the Bellsprout Tower from Pokemon Gold. I don't think I ever told anybody that, but it was based off Bellsprout Tower. And if we walk around here, we'll see, you know, nice little view out there with the fences. I remember having to shave so many sheep for this. It was awful. And I don't know why. Well, hold on, my keyboard's messing up here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I remember shaving so many sheep to get the wool for this. And we have our boathouse under here, which I'll show you now. And you can see with the wool. I really don't know. Yeah, this wasn't really used much. It was just here for decoration, really, which is a shame, you know. Well, I guess I just like to build. There's really no purpose behind some of this stuff. There was the most useless thing ever. There was a reel there. I'll show you in a second. But here's a cactus farm, which actually was quite efficient back in the day, you know. Cactuses are pretty useless. And this is my forest temple. I remember building this before I went on holiday last year, and I remember recording like 10 videos at once and setting them scheduled to upload when I was away. So I just remember grinding it out in here and building all these temples. I was like, what can I build? I know, let's build themed temples. We could if I could build a guitar temple. Hello, zombie. And this was the sand temple, which I don't know. This was never really finished, but this was the hardest one to build. I remember dying so many times building this, getting the lava. It was quite hard, but that was a fire temple. No earth temple was ever built. Here's one of my favourite builds on this world, actually. On the right there, the aqueducts. But here's my town hall, which looks horrible. I think it looks horrible anyway because it's so thin. And this was meant to be Rapture. I'm sure you guys will remember this. It was one of the last episodes of the Let's Play. I was like, okay, let's build another water city. And then I was like, I've lost all motivation to build it now. I really just needed a new world. This thing here was... Yeah, I was meant to build like interlinking cities again. I have so many ideas that just automatically fail. Fun fact, my lighthouse down here, it was actually built, but then my world corrupted and I had to revert back to a save like 2-3 episodes previously. So, yeah, it never really got finished. And this is my pathetic attempt at a meteor crash site. Doesn't look too great, but, you know, looking back at it, I do remember how many times I fussed. I remember coming in after school and complaining about my sleeping pattern, and then falling asleep after school and coming in and playing Minecraft. Good times. Something I want to address. A lot of people seem to hate my new Let's Play, and they say they like the old one better, but I think that's just the case with society nowadays. I mean, everybody thinks the old thing's better. If you ask people what music was better, they'll say, no, I love the music in the 80s, or I prefer the TV shows and movies made in the 80s. And it's always like that. I mean, I bet in 20 years' time, we'll be like, you know, wow, I miss the music for 2010, or 2012, as crap as it was, you know. And I think society is always like that, you know. Do you remember games you played as a kid? You know, people always say games were better back then. But if you go back and play them, you know, the only reason you think they're so good is because of the nostalgia value. I mean, Final Fantasy VII is one of my favourite games of all time, but, you know, if I go back and play it, it didn't seem... It is really a masterpiece, but when I go back and play it, it doesn't seem as good as when I first played it. And it's because of all the nostalgia I have with it. This is awesome, this shader mod. I honestly thought I was high when I saw this. But the actual leaves move. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching my Let's Plays. Here is my pumpkin farm, and here was my weapon armory room, which looks kind of scary now that I look at it. What else I got here? Zombie spawner. Not too great, that one. Let's see what else I have. This was something I built just in the one-off. I was like, okay, I'm going to build it. Let's see. So there it is there. I specifically remember building this. See, I really was undecided where I wanted to build, so I was like, screw it, I'll just build here. So we hop down here. We also have some. I was gonna build an underground city. My ideas just never came through. I was like, okay, we're gonna build an underground city. I'm really motivated to do this, and then I never did it, which is weird. But no, I might do Let's Play. I'm actually content to just building anything. Oh, look at that. The wheat is waving. Yay! Hello, wheat. And underground we had our city, which we never really found a home. So there is this police department. There's Blackjack's blacksmith. There is Paul's pets. Yep, there we go. And this is meant to be a magic sword, which I never got around to finishing, unfortunately. It did look okay, I guess. Let's see what else we got. There's also one more area I want to show, I think. Actually, there's the area I was building on before I actually decided to change worlds. But yeah, I prefer this. I prefer like the original area where I was building the dojo and stuff. I actually should have stayed there for a little while longer, but you know, can't dwell in the past too much, can you? So here was a mountaintop side base and a bit of lag here. Oops. Yeah, lag. Yeah, there we are. There's the pimp house where I lived. A little wheat farm, a little tree farm. What else we got here? There was the minecart elevator that I originally had in place. Oops. I'm gonna fall here, aren't I? Crap. And there's my mountain home, which I carved into, which is pretty cool. And let's check over here. This was just a place to chill, really, wasn't it? So that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you guys for sticking around, and hopefully I'll probably do these. What do you guys think I should do these? Every 10 episodes, every 20 episodes, just like a little highlight of what I built. But I'm going to sign out here. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys later. So Paul, signing out.